Today, I thought I will speak to all of you on pursuing excellence in our bhakti, in our seva, and in our life. In spirituality, we often talk about and emphasize detachment. The concept of detachment is that it really doesn't affect me emotionally if the results of my efforts are disastrous because I am not attached. And this concept of detachment is sometimes interpreted by people to mean that we don't need to try our best. We can be lackadaisical, we can be easygoing, we can just be relaxed. This is the chalta hai mentality. This chalta hai mentality is not spirituality. It is an excuse made on the name of spirituality. If we truly value all the graces we have received, and we value the opportunity to engage in bhakti and to serve, then keeping in mind that we are doing it for the Supreme Almighty, we should give it the best that we have. And giving it the best is exactly what it means by pursuing excellence. There was a loyal carpenter who had been working for a contractor for 30 years. And finally he decided that he would like to now hang his boots, meaning retire and take it easy. So he went to his boss and said, "Boss, I have worked hard, and I'm sure you've been pleased with my efforts over the last few years. But now I think I would like to spend the rest of my life taking it easy." The boss was extremely disappointed to see his best carpenter go. And he tried to convince him but realized that his mind was made up. So finally, he said to him, "Just make one last house for me. And after that, I'll be happy to even pay you the pension." So the boss left. The carpenter got to work. You know, in America, houses are literally made practically of wood. He was cutting corners here and there. It's something I need to do, but I'm not so interested in. And he made a shanty that was way below his best. When the boss returned, he handed him the keys. "Here is the final house." The boss said to him that, "My friend, I wanted to give you a reward for your loyalty, and this house is my gift to you." So the carpenter then felt remorse that by cutting corners, by doing less than his best work, he had only been hurting himself. Now that is something we need to realize in life as well. God has given us the opportunity to live and to do things. Now we are told that do everything as an act of service to God. Yat karoshi yad ashnasi yad juhosi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Arjun, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever austerities you perform, whatever you give away in charity, do it all as an offering to me. So when we are doing something for the pleasure of God, it behooves us to keep this mind set. I must give it my all. As the saying goes, if anything is worth doing at all, it is worth doing well. Now, in that, when we start cutting corners, when we become lackadaisical, it doesn't matter, it's only seva. When it comes to my work, I will ensure in my profession no mistake is made because my salary will be at stake. But this is only voluntary work, how does it matter? We start hurting our own selves. The same thing percolates to our sadhana as well. I'm making mistakes, it is all right. If I don't do Bhagavad Prapti in this life, I'll do it after 5 lives. What is the hurry? Chalta hai. When somebody has such a mindset in one place, they tend to develop to keep that mindset everywhere. So, we need to counter this by developing this attitude. When I do something, I should apply myself to it and give it my best. Take inspiration from Liz Murray. She was born in Bronx, which is one of the most violent regions of New York. And there her parents were drug addicts and IV users. So it was a common sight for her to see her parents shooting syringes into their veins to get the shots. And at the age of 9, when she woke up one day, her parents had sold her younger sister's coat to get the next hit. And at that young age, she was forced to take a job at a gas station to help the family with their basic needs. The parents were actually nice people and loved the 2 daughters, but were too busy with their addictions. And at the age of 15, when Liz was 15, her mother passed away with AIDS, and her father then moved to a home for the addicts. Liz Murray saw what had happened to her parents and made a decision she will not let this happen to herself. So first of all, she got a job and earned a little bit of money, and then took admission at the Humanities Preparatory Academy in Manhattan. And there, to make up for the lost time, she was taking double the amount of classes during the day, and the night she would spend on subway trains because she didn't have a home. And she was taken once on a trip to Harvard, and she set her sights high and applied to Harvard. She also applied to the New York Times Foundation for a scholarship. Her conviction got tested when both the interviews fell on the same day. And Liz Murray, she went for the New York Times interview and requested if it could be postponed. They absolutely refused. So she chucked that opportunity and went to Harvard, got selected, and later on got the New York Times scholarship as well. And the chairman of the foundation, he said this was an exceptional case. We have never heard of a student who did a 4-year course in 2 years and topped a class of 156 people. The Liz Murray just pursued excellence in what she did. Now imagine the background from which she came. And you find so many in the world, when you ask them, why are you not doing your best? They will come up with excuses. this is not all right, I have this problem, so and so did not speak rightly to me, and I did not get this support, etc., etc. Hence, I am not doing my best. We should listen with open ears to this example of Liz Murray and make a decision that I too will pursue excellence.